Okay, friends. Hi, Doc South here. Good to see you. Yeah, Sunday morning, in mid August now, early to mid August. And we finally have a day where it's actually kind of chilly out. I mean, here I am wearing a long sleeve, overshirt. And I don't know, but I think this morning it was in the 60s, maybe even the 50s when Sandy, excuse me, my eye itches. Oh, there you go. Woo. And the she she went off to a flea market about I think 3 or 4 this morning, and so I imagine she, much as she hates the cold, she's probably wearing a snowmobile suit out there at the flea market. I know, yeah, it's August. Well, it's mid-August. It's been hot. Oh man, just so darn hot. And there were times in my life when I lived in where it was warm or I had jobs where it was warm. But now, when I go into work at the supermarket, it's, about 35 in a dairy section where I normally work. Or if I'm asked to go help out in frozen, the frozen locker is like 5 degrees below zero. And the shelves, you put your hands in there working on getting the product looking just right. Honest to Pete, you could just die. It's so cold, and and yet that's how it goes. Summer comes along, it gets hot, and frankly, I'm used to the cold now, and so I'm not too keen on hot days. I'm out there doing a car show on a blacktop parking lot, and it's hot, and oh gosh, just murder. And so when I go to bed, I like especially on a hot night. On a hot night, I well, I like to have pajamas that are cool and comfortable. And I had a wonderful pair. I had a wonderful pajama bottoms. Again, I don't look at it. Sandy and I, we aren't that fancy. Is not the no. The hoi polloi is not well. Whatever. We're not very fancy people, and the fancy dressing just, I mean, yeah, ain't in the cards. But still, you like to stay cool, and what I did a year or two ago, I got this bright idea. It was so hot that I said, I must have a pair of ratty pajamas around here somewhere. I said, Sandy, ratty pajamas? She says, take your pick. They're all ratty. I said, yeah, I guess, but I I think what I'll do is I'll cut the legs and they'll be like Bermuda short pajamas. What do you think? Sounds like a plan. She says, knock yourself out, pal. She says, what the heck? She says, probably would be a good idea. You're sitting there just sweating under the covers, or you're kicking off the covers, and frankly, it's maybe that might not be a bad idea. So I got out all my pajamas, I laid them on the bed, and I looked and I said, now which one do I want to cut up? And I'm looking. I have these. Okay, I got these. These are nice, heavy flannel pajamas. See, nice long legs. These really are very warm in the winter. You can actually turn down the heat a little bit in the house, and these a t-shirt or something, or a long a pullover, and the blankets. I'm nice and warm when I finally hit the hay. Okay, you got nice pockets in them, and there you go, all set. Fold up nicely, as you see, and so I didn't want to cut these up, and I have another pair like them. In case these get dirty, I got another pair to wear. So I finally found some that were, it took a while, but these are actually rather old pajamas. I think I got these when I was in high school. Okay. And I said, I've had these a while. I said, Sandy, what do you think? She says, well, go get the scissors and cut them. What do you got to lose? You got no money in them by now. And I said, no, no. She says, God, you've had these. I think didn't you tell me there was like a high school graduation present or something? I said, yeah, I guess. But, well, yeah, I said, okay, I'll cut them. So that's what I did. Now, see, they're just a whole lot shorter. I didn't do a good job of cutting them, I can tell you that. But, I'm going to be asleep when I got these on. Who cares? But they're just right. They come down to about my knees. and my legs are nice and cool. I don't have to try to, on a hot night, I don't have to just sit and lay there and sweat all night, huh? So that's what I did. I cut them up, and frankly, it works just fine. But you know what happened? Sometime last year, I don't know what they disappeared towards the end of the season, and I turned the bedroom upside down trying to find them, and the asked Sandy. I said, "What'd you do to my pajamas? Those my cutoffs." She says, "I didn't do it." She said she didn't do a thing to them, but I can't find them. She says, "Well, that's nothing new." They've got to be in that room somewhere. She said, "Just keep looking for them." Well, I couldn't find them. I searched and searched, and I took the bed apart. I was the sheets, pillowcases. I figured, God, maybe I got stuffed into a pillowcase somehow. Because they are kind of soft and fluffy, and maybe I just didn't realize, and they were in there with the pillow. Nothing. And oddly enough, just this morning, I moved one of my record boxes. I moved one of my record boxes off the floor, and there underneath, laying flat as a pancake, were my cut-off pajamas. Yep, found them. Now, yeah, we still got plenty of summer left. Go about 5, 6 weeks, right? And then it's warm a bit the early weeks of fall. So, baby, I got my short pajamas. Sandy's going to be so happy. You won't hear me griping at night. God, I'm too hot. It's awful here. And well, there you are. So doggone, I feel pretty good. Tell you. It's always nice when you find something you lost, an old hammer or your favorite lug wrench or, yeah, I tell you the truth, things like that, gosh, where'd it go? I keep a certain pen that I like, for instance, and when I can't find it, it's like I don't even want to write. Yeah, I bought a bunch of them the other day over at the closet, over at the Walmart store. And we call it our closet. And these little paper mates, boy, they're just the best darn pen. Nice grip to them. My old hands don't get all writer's cramped writing with them. And I always keep one in my pocket. Can't feel it right now, but I think it's over on the shelf. And you get another pen like something like this, one of these cheapos, although those paper mates are pretty cheap, but this is even cheaper. And you get to write, and you got a great thought, and all of a sudden the ball bearing gets all stuck, and next thing you know, you're so aggravated you forgot what you were gonna, you forgot what you were gonna write, yeah. So anyway, enough said. Enough of my griping. Although I'm hardly griping. It's going to be so nice to be cool again on an August night. Here in North Jersey. Yes, sir. Oh, that's going to be great. Anyway, I'm going to throw these right under the pillow right now. There. Okay. See them later when I get home from work. Okay, we'll see you later, friends. Thank you. God bless. And if you've lost something, keep searching. Keep searching. Best I can say. Okay. And then eventually just give up. And you'd be surprised how that helps you find an item. It's funny, but it does work. Okay, I'll see you. Bye now.